All right. Now here we go. Help wanted. Another Ayatollah bites the dust. And another one can. And another one can. And another Ayatollah bites the dust. Ooh, we're gonna blow you up too. Another Ayatollah bites the dust. My great leader, Mr. Trump, is blowing up the whole Iranian opposition. They're going bye-bye. The regime is literally being blown to pieces. These guys who have terrorized the world for the last 50 years are now in terror, which is a very good thing. Yes. Now what we're doing, Trump is being cute. He's not saying we should have regime change. He's just changing the people who are in the regime. And he's being licensed for the Iranian people to rise up and overthrow them. Iranian people are. I like to refer to the Iranian people who are rebelling against these tyrants, these totalitarian bastards in Tehran as Persians. It's a beautiful, beautiful name and label, and it goes back to antiquity. You know what antiquity is? When we had antiques, we're not antiques. Help wanted. UFO saved us. Apparently, according to the paper, according to the New York Post, the aliens stopped us from having an atomic war, that they intervened, and maybe they're intervening even as we speak. How do you expect Trump to overcome all these bastards? Maybe it's God's intervention, or maybe the aliens. We don't know. Well, this guy, he's saying that we've been duped into the war by the Israelis. This is silly. Our, what you would call our risks, we're on the same page as the Israelis. We got to stop the Iranians from having the bomb. Because once they have the bomb, they're going to blow up Israel. And once Israel will blow up them. And then you'll have radioactive clouds all over the place. You have hundreds of millions of people dead. Trump is saving lives by going to war now, much as we would if we had gone and stopped Hitler before the Second World War. Duped into it. But this guy, some people are really anti-Semite. Israel can do no right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, rockets fired. Rockets are being fired all at Israel. Israel's been put up with a lot of things. We would never put up with being attacked by Canada through the Montreal with sending missiles over to us and supplying enemies to blow us up and kill us, surrounding us with terrorist armies and surrogates and pawns in their war against the West. Now the West is finally fighting back. Of course, our allies are half-hearted Europeans say it's not our war because they want to negotiate with these people. Why, I don't know. They're being overrun by illegals, all from Africa, destroying the very fabric of their societies. This is not, you can't just let people of an alien culture who don't accept your culture into your land. It's not a matter of race, my friend. It's a matter of culture. If they think that because you show a little blade that shows a little cleavage, she's open season on her, you can't negotiate with something like that. You gotta say out them spot. Trump is upending the elites. The elites had sort of a game going on here. They wanted to turn populations into labor pools and destroy the culture of countries by letting illegals into countries, undermining the pay scale, and what is their alliance of? The alliances of the anarchists and cartels and criminals and communists and totalitarians. It is the most blatantly evil alliance in history. And one man single-handedly has upended the whole situation with the elites, and they're afraid. They're on the run. And well, they should be. You're not going to get away with it no more. Rain day check. Yeah, it's a rainy day for the elites and the communists and the whatchamacallit, the swamp. The swamp creatures are on the run. Manga, whatever the hell his name is. He hates Israel. Male, the biggest anti-Semite in history. Hates Israel. This is not understand. Israel is our best friend and one of the most formidable. Uh, I disagree with certain things with the Trump does. I think we should support the Ukrainians. And when they support us, and they're putting some support. They're helping us in the Middle East. As they were being attacked by Iran indirectly with drones, they're joining the battle. So those Ukrainians are proving themselves to be one of the toughest people in the world. Besides us and the Israelis, they're the Ukrainians. They rose into the occasion, and they're destroying the Russian army on a mass scale. David is out fighting Goliath. What could be better than that? Yes, the real deal. What's this? What's I'm looking at here? The real deal. What's this? I gotta put this up here. There we go. The real New York, the real meal deal. Oh, this is about New York having the best food in the world. I say it has the most of greatest variety, but I've heard the French have incredible food. Not incredible army and not incredible resistance to the invaders. They're even France and England and Germany have even a worse immigration problem than we have. We're fighting back. They're not fighting back yet. They're cooperating. You would think London was turned, but it's going to change because the English people are tough. Once they're galvanized into action, they'll kick those bastards right out. Teach them a lesson. Yeah, look at this. A teacher, a very beautiful teacher. She paid for sex, and she paid for the booze that the kids were using. Yeah, and she was quite the looker. You don't think of that. You don't think about these women who are quite the lookers. You think they may be a little weird, but frequently they're beautiful women. I don't understand them. I mean, they're risking so much, but they don't do time like a guy would. You get a little slap on the wrist. That's still a slap on the wrist. But even the guys who are perverts and are preying on the childs, they get quite away because they have liberal judges who think of it as an alternate lifestyle, the molestation of children. Now, according apparently, Cesar Chavez, a hero of the fruit pickers unions in the 60s and 70s, was quite the man. He was a bad man. He molested ladies and underage girls and raped people, taking advantage of his position as an icon of, of civil rights for farm workers. Shades of Michael Jackson and Bill Cosby. My God, that they turned out to be perverts who took advantage of people and had perverted situations going on. From the serial rapist that Cosby was to the man with the children that Michael Jackson is. It's funny how sometimes you can not look at the situations. Like I've heard, you know, Woody Allen, a little bit more saints for children. So when I watch his shows, his movies, I go, it's hard to escape that. I wish I could, because I can't go back the background of every actor. These people are, they're eccentrics and they're crazy. Gangbangers off the streets. We're forcing them off the streets now. Oh, yes, it's true. The gangbangers are on the run thanks to Mr. Trump going after the worst of the worst. Oh, yes, that's the way you do it. Yeah, it's a crazy world, I'll tell you that. Sometimes I think it is the end times. Uh, I don't think so. I think it's just violent time. They're getting a bit more life, my friend. Freedom will reign. This Middle East is going to be a peaceful place pretty soon. Yes, thanks to Mr. Trump. Thanks to Mr. Trump. Yes, indeed. Peace will reign in the Holy Land, you see. Yeah, let's me assist cutter her sister up with a meat cleaver. There's a lot of mental illness going in there, especially among the ladies. The ladies are getting rageful. You know, you could see the communists and democratic, the anarchists. They got little palm, they got little nose earrings, a cow gets. They identify themselves with their purple hair and their strange tattoos. They hate Trump. Oh my God, do they hate Trump with a passion? I don't understand why. I find him lovable. Yeah, he reminds me of my daddy. My daddy and me. Well, a combination of my dad, Don Rickles, and Richard M. Nixon. Lovable people. What's this? Crack hurts. Tweakers? Oh, there was this woman, this man. He went on a car and he was doing a tweak on the car, and he crashed the car because first off, what is a man tweaking? A woman should be tweaking. We don't want to see no man tweak. Oh my God. Numero uno, huh? Numerous? Oh, what's this about? This about the English language not being followed? I don't know. Numero uno. I don't even remember what I wrote. Gavin, the law, walk for pro. There's a guy, he molested his own child because he's 60 years old. We're gonna get off because they don't want. They think he's harmless. He's that. That's not elderly. That's not like a 99-year-old, and you think, okay, this guy can't do no more harm. This is a 66 years old, and he can still molest little children. Gavin Newsom is a nuisance to the whole world. It's gone. Well. They're not helping us in the Middle East. It's so wrong. They hold them back. They're saying it's not a war. Maybe we won't have a NATO and we won't defend against the Russians. Ay, ay, ay. They want a free lunch. And right now we got to charge for the lunch. Somebody has to, or the American taxpayers tired of doing it. I'm telling you why we have a Navy. I'll tell you why. Because the Navy is very effective in fighting the forces of darkness. You don't have to have a big base. All you have to have is a big aircraft carrier and numerous other ships of the sea. And you could do a lot. We're actually destroying the Iranian government, the government power, via air power and sea power. Amazing. Our mayor, the Zoo, I got various nicknames for him. Manduzo he wants to make it so when you die, you have to give half your income to communist governments. You think, the release of death would keep you from being taxed, but apparently they go right into the grave. Oh, that zombie, those fools. But let me tell you something. He's going to fail. This man is going to fail. This is the economic engine of the United States. So much so, America, New York. New York has gone through a lot. What we need is another Rudolph Giuliani. Mr. Giuliani could give a cure to all this situation. Giuliani, where are you? You are the best we could do. Giuliani, I love you. We'll have you back, it's true. Giuliani, I gotta leave, gonna get a beat. Let's see if I can do this without injuring myself. Let's see. Okay. What the hell is I trying to get here? Hmm. Don't know if I can. Giuliani, yes indeed. You're the best president if I've ever seen. Giuliani, yes sirree. And Trump. Oh, I love that man, Trumpy. My Trumpy. Oh, there we go. I made it. Mayor's plan a speed trap. He's done this to London. He sold on the whole thing. It's not worth having a car because they want you to force you to do public transportation. Public transportation. It's psychotic murderers hunting our subways, and uh, and the buses filled with crazies and children of the damned. You know, our mayor celebrated St. Patrick's Day by bashing the Jews. Somehow he took the Emerald Isle and said, you know, they were illegals coming over the Emerald Isle. No, 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 no. We wanted the Irish here. They helped us win the Civil War. They went into battle, and they were being abused by the English. It's true. Potato famine. They needed more than potatoes, and they came here and they had the corned beef and cabbage. Steamers, they were crushing crime. They're fighting crime. Babes watch Laris on site. Baywatch is best, but not the big bosom women of the 90s. No, these are little tight little gymnasts. That's the new breed. You're giving advice about dating. Say you're dating somebody. It's good the relationship ended on a good note, and a friend of yours wants to date the person, seeing how they like them, and is it okay with you? Well, in my opinion, it is okay because if you had a good relationship with somebody and you broke up, and then good, that means you don't have the sexual situation. You don't want them romantically, so you're gonna keep your friend having them. Ego, ego, my friend. I had enough of you, egotistical bastards. I'm somewhat egotistical. You see all these photos of myself, but not that egotistical. I would keep you from finding in love and finding true love because my ego comes back. I think women are behind this mostly. You women, stop done with your dramas. Be good, be nice, and don't put women in the friend zone no more. It's for your homosexual pals to be men and women being friends and not doing the hoopy doop. It's an outrage. An outrage, I tell you. I'm gonna put this in my Facebook. Yeah, that's right. Where am I? What am I doing here? And what am I doing? Okay. Hold the pickles, hold the lettuce, let them not Trump upset us. All I know is I love my little Trumpy today.